Warning, prepare your stomachs.
So something that I do sometimes, I drink pee, right?
What?
Want to do? Pee, me, like sex.
Can you spell it? What?
Spell it.
Yeah.
Okay. She knows I drink pee.
Why do any of us, other than the person you do that kinky stuff with, need to know that?
Loren, you make me want to leave from this area. I swear I will leave.
Actually, he can go somewhere. Bye, Adnan. We'll get to him soon.
She knows I drink pee.
Along with bragging about drinking someone else's waste,
I can't believe I shook hands with you.
Loren makes some shocking revelations during part 1 of the tell-all.
You went back to the girl that gave you gonorrhea?
And what's even more wild is this.
Are you officially back together as boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes, we're getting back together.
Yeah, I've lost faith in Faith. Now I'm doubting her intentions.
Loren, how much money have you sent Faith?
I think like $8,000 to $10,000.
Yeah, I thought he was broke too. So much went down this episode.
I will break your face.
Ooh, let's talk about it. I don't know, that was a little ratchet, but that's for all my people from the South. Niles got us representing.
Do you know what people down south do to people who do that kind of stuff?
Let me stop. I do not condone violence, of course. Just having a little fun. It's been a week. Hey, 90 Day Fans fam. It is Melicia. As you can see, I am filming from my home. There's been a lot going on in LA. I send my love to anyone who has really been affected by the fires or anyone who is just feeling anxiety. It's been a lot. A lot of deep breaths. A lot of deep breaths. By the way, I appreciate all of your love per usual. Just know when I see those kind comments, I am sending love right back to you. I'm like, I hope they have a great day today. I hope they feel stress-free and feel loved and feel happy. Before we get into Loren being Loren and the miracle of Faith getting back with him, let's talk about Niles and Matilda. We learned this episode that they haven't seen each other in 10 months. So much for Niles' promise to Mr. Ark. He promised him he would have Matilda in the States within 5 months. We knew he wasn't going to keep it.
We're waiting for our appointment letter to figure out when they're gonna schedule her interview so that she can finally get her spousal visa.
So Niles, have you paid all of the fees already?
Not all of them yet. I paid my side already.
Your side?
So who's paying for her fees, you or her?
We haven't discussed that yet, but hey, Matt, we're gonna get that. We're gonna discuss that later at some point, right?
So how much money do you need to complete the process?
Another $4,000.
KK says, Niles should start a GoFundMe. We want Matilda in the US and Mr. Ark needs his money back. I donate. KK, I said the same thing. I'd give too, $5 or $10, because after all, this is supposed to be Niles' responsibility. Last time I checked, 378 people liked KK's comment. If everyone who liked it gave $10, Niles would have $3,780. I know, it sounds like I did it on top of my head, which I should be able to, and if I thought about it, I really could, but I did use a calculator. Anyways, Niles would have $3,780, and he should be able to afford the rest, which is $220. If he can't, in my opinion, maybe it's not time for him to bring Matilda to the States. Because if he can't afford to spend $200, how is he going to take care of her until she can get a job? That can take months. KK said Mr. Ark needs his money back. Hilarious, but facts. And honestly, they might want to get on this quick because things are changing over here, if you know what I mean.
Have you considered asking Mr. Ark for any financial assistance?
After we're done here, I need to make a call.
No, you don't. Mr. Ark has done enough. At this point, set up a GoFundMe or and figure it out yourself.
So would your parents be willing to help out
Okay, so
financially?
you know my parents were against the relationship to start with,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay, so repeat your question again with that in mind.
Ooh, blunt Niles moment right there. Don't do our girl Vanya like that.
Can I ask you why your parents don't approve?
They don't understand the relationship. They don't understand long-distance relationships.
Like, what's their main concern?
Hey, Mac, should I tell them what they actually said about you? They think she's a scammer.
He's saying it like them thinking that is shocking. That's crossed most of our minds. And in my opinion, Matilda doesn't do the best job convincing the rest of the cast her intentions behind marrying Niles were pure.
Quite frankly, if she wanted money, if she wanted a green card, there was a lot easier ways to do that.
Tell me
She
what.
is doing this the hard way.
In Ghana here, we have a lot of men who has much money. So if I want money, I can go for them.
No. Wait a minute. It ain't that easy though. Men with money just don't take anything like that.
Good point.
Now doesn't have money. You can ask him.
Not money. Not money. USA Life. USA Life.
USA Life to pay $1,000 for rent every month.
USA Life like what?
And that's the statement right there. That personally, I don't think helped Matilda. At the beginning of the season, she made it very clear that she is interested in life in the US. Not only interested, but excited to experience it.
Fiancé is a boring place. They don't have club. They don't have big restaurants. I want to move from Fiancé to US to start my future life there.
So to act like she doesn't know what he's talking about
USA Life like what?
just makes it look a bit suspicious. I wish she would have said something along the lines of, I know it can be easy to think I just want a green card, but I truly love Niles, instead of acting like she doesn't know people use people to get to the US. But that's just my opinion. And honestly, at this point, I'm not even concerned about if Matilda intentionally went after Niles to get to the US. If she did, of course, that's not cool, but at this point, it seems like she really does love him. They can make something worthwhile out of this relationship. Unlike Angela and Michael. Just saying.
You are the man I want, and that's all.
Also, the animosity between Niles and Adnan starts to heat up this episode. It starts when the cast goes after Adnan for how controlling he is of Tiger Lily.
Why you didn't believe my relationship?
It's not that we don't believe you. We don't agree with your posture, man.
It's not okay to tell to your wife that she has a small mind.
This opinion, it's the different opinion.
Hey, man, I call it as I see it. When you're wrong, you're wrong. If I think you're wrong...
But I'm wrong.
Yes.
Adnan goes on to insult Brian.
You're 20, you're shooting, and you are in the jail, but didn't want to say it like this.
Because I was a hard-headed young man like you.
Because you didn't following a religion, didn't following a God. Because this you are working.
I followed my hard
the rest
head
of
like
your
you.
life. Nobody shouldn't give me.
Listen, don't let your ego you, man.
Your ego for you.
For sure. I went at a guy with a gun in my face because my ego. Bro, you're gonna your life.
Brian said that he was trying to give you some advice, and you said, why should I take advice for somebody in a wheelchair? Did you say that?
Yeah. But you didn't know what the reason.
Terrible.
I didn't want to take his advice because his advice is not to care about his family.
Yeah. Amongst that and walking out at one point during the tell-all.
If anybody say any, he will be in trouble with me.
All right, if you say so.
You can't handle it.
He also called himself mimicking Vanya.
Wow.
Wow.
Just childish behavior, a lack of respect. All that to say, fast forward, they got on the topic of Adnan being extremely jealous and making Tiger Lily change her wardrobe. Adnan went on to ask Matilda how Niles would react if men were checking out her body. And I guess because she was on Zoom and she couldn't read the room, she said this.
Matilda, do you like when you dress something and people looking to your body and saying nice things to your body and your husband be okay with that, not jealous on you? Or you
Yes,
rather to
'cause
be
he
jealous?
appreciates
No, let Matilda answer. Let Matilda answer.
You will feel jealous.
Matt, no, I wouldn't. I've never felt jealous of that.
Have jealousy?
Ha ha ha. Clearly the jealousy isn't that bad because I've never heard Niles tell Matilda to cover up. But Adnan continued to milk the moment and used one term that set Niles off.
Adnan, thank you.
What we have? We have Sugar Daddy and Matilda. What we have?
That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Wow.
Adnan,
What?
I will break your face. Oof.
Now, calm down.
Adnan thinks it's a joke. Sylvia says, y'all better stop messing with Niles. He looks strong for real. Yeah, and that was such an aggressive clapback.
I will break your face.
We really don't know what Niles is capable of. And when it comes to Tiger Lily, she and Adnan just had an adorable baby boy together. Seems like she's tasked now with raising that baby, and you already know what I'm about to say. Adnan too.
Loren, do you hear yourself when you talk?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you do, because if you did, you wouldn't say some of the things that you say.
All right, let's move on to Loren's shocking revelations and Faith revealing they got back together after he had her fearing for her life. Literally. By playing with the knife in front of her. I don't think he was actually going to harm her with a knife, but she was picking up something from him. Her intuition was picking up something, and it felt like danger. Don't go that way. But she's going back that way, so yeah.
Okay, so the last time we saw you two, Faith had given you back the ring. Have you two spoken since then?
Every single day.
Since you've been back in the United States,
Well, it was like a
every
1 month
day.
period. We didn't, and then it was back to normal.
Faith, do you have your ring back?
I didn't have ring in my hand.
So what happened was, so I bought a Philippines box. I sent 5 of those so far. The one with the rings was picked through by drug addicts and stole the rings out of the box before I shipped it to her.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Drug addicts? Loren, how do you know specifically drug addicts picked through the box?
And I'm just like, oh my God.
Did you leave it on the street of Las Vegas?
Are you officially back together as boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes, we're getting back together.
But not engaged?
Not engaged, and I get so much emotion.
Tell me, Faith, what is making you so emotional right now?
Yeah, it's very hard because he knows that I love him, and this is my first relationship ever. And it's very hard for me.
Faith goes on to share that it's hard to let go of your first love, and that is true. I can attest to that. I'm sure many of you can too. At the same time, it's one thing when you're struggling with that as a young person, but as an adult, you just have so much more to lose. I'm with Niles on this one.
Loren has shown you who he is, okay? I'm just gonna tell you, believe him. Believe him.
Speaking of that, something that's actually mind-blowing, we learned that Loren did not purchase that ticket to go to the Philippines to see Faith. Originally, he was planning to go see someone else he wanted to marry.
Did you buy the ticket specifically to see Faith?
No, it was part of a pyramid scheme.
Wow.
So he met this girl, another trans woman from the Philippines. And she was like, I'm so in love with you. And he was like, oh my God, my dream came true.
Why does Faith look like it's her first time hearing this story?
And she goes, oh, buy a ticket. We're going to do this. We're going to start our life. So then he bought that ticket for love so he can get married and be with her.
She wasn't actually trans. She was just faking it.
Yeah. She lied and kind of just pretty much took all his money.
And then I'm like, well, if I still have a ticket to the Philippines, I have to go find love for real, right?
So, Faith was basically a rebound for Loren. Also, another revelation from Loren, after he went to the Philippines to meet Faith with gonorrhea, he reveals after Faith broke up with him, he went back to the person who apparently gave him gonorrhea and slept with them again. And I say apparently because who knows, he could have given it to the girl and not the other way around.
Loren, how long has it been since you have seen Faith in person?
11 months.
11 months. In that 11 months, have you had sex with anybody else?
During the 1 week we were apart, I did have sex. With the girl that gave me gonorrhea.
You went back to the girl that gave you gonorrhea?
You went back to her?
I want to know, Faith, did you know that Loren had slept with somebody since you two broke up?
I don't want to think about it because I really think about the positive thing by Loren because he's so good.
When she says so good, it's looking like she means so generous. Come to find out, Loren has sent Faith thousands of dollars.
My question is to Faith is that, are you afraid to make the hard decision to send this guy packing because you're gonna start losing some money and some support for your family?
Actually, I'm very thankful that he's so generous.
I'm sure you are.
But the money he's to me is still here in the bank.
Loren, how much money have you sent Faith?
I think like $8,000 to $10,000.
Yeesh.
You can say that again.
Yeesh.
I thought he was homeless and broke.
He's rich.
No, I eat out of the garbage, so I continue to send money. I just quit eating for a long time.
Oh, here we go, Sean. Jack.
Oh my God. He do that for you?
I did not asking Loren to send me money.
I know you didn't ask me to, but I have to. It's important for me to send you money.
He wants to take care of you.
He wants to take care of her, but he can't even take care of himself. That's not cute or endearing. Loren, he's saying he doesn't eat so he can provide for her. He sounds like a parent. I'm not sure what void Loren is trying to fill. Clearly, it's something. But the biggest shock to me came when they showed some never-before-seen footage of a conversation between Loren and Faith.
So something that I do sometimes, I drink pee, right?
What?
Want to do? Me. Like sex.
Can you spell it?
What?
Can I
Spell it?
Yeah.
Okay. She knows I drink pee. Don't even.
Yeah. It's kind of dirty.
Yes, it's very dirty.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine that, my boyfriend's drinking my pee. Just so a plans. Drink my pee, yes. You see why I didn't shake hands with you?
Yeah. No, I understand.
I can't believe I shook hands with you. Yeah, you're laughing about that. Yeah, you feel powerful right about now.
No.
You're disgusting people.
I'm just having fun with it.
And
This is fun.
He's having fun.
Ooh, Faith, girl, protect yourself. All money is not good money. And I know that sounds easy coming from me, but it's true. The way Loren moves, you just don't know. He can get you caught up in something that makes that money you receive from him mean absolutely nothing. All right, next week, it looks like the showdown between Niles and Adnan continues.
Do you know what people down south do to people who do that kind of stuff?
And Adnan comes for Sunny.
Sunny, I seen you having sex before getting married. That's right or not?
That's true.
But if you don't want to be a strict Muslim, you don't have to be a strict Muslim.
Oh, what is that you're saying from your mouth?
Oh my God, don't yell.
This is the most worst things in Allah.
Adnan, give me a chance to talk.
Yes, please hush. All right, 90 Day Fans fam. Thanks for hanging with me. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.